Hi, I'm Nabnita Ghosh and I'm pursuing MS in Marketing Analytics from IIT Stuart School of Business. In this video, I'm going to talk about the event summary 2 and which is a part of the homework for my ACE class in first semester. In this video, I'm going to describe about the event that I attended recently in Stuart School of Business. So the event is the career fair. So we had a career fair, as you know, in Stuart School of Business on November 14 from 1 to 4 p.m. in downtown campus, and I attended the career fair. So this is what I want to discuss descriptively in terms of the questions that are asked as a part of the event summary too. So in the assignment and the first question, there are 3 questions in total. For the event summary 2, I'll go with the questions first and then answer them specifically. The first question is, what did you do or learn at the event? So it was a career fair that was conducted by Stuart School of Business, and different professionals came from different companies with different majors. Like there were marketing analytics, some of them were business analyst type of company, and some were consulting, some were financial companies. And it was really very helpful when you are surrounding with a professional environment. That's how you start to grow yourself and comfortable, because that's what the field that we are in, and we need to be comfortable in such type of environment. So sticking to the questions, what did you do or learn at the event? In this event was conducted basically, it is a career fair where we had to talk with the advisors or the recruiters, employers who came from the different companies, and we basically had to introduce ourselves in what we are majoring and what we had worked on, and deliver our resume to them. Again, in this career fair, I went on the panels that is sticking to my major for each of the companies that were that had a table in the career fair. And what I did basically is talking about my interest in analytics and my past experience as an IT engineer and my switch into analytics, and what it is that I'm looking for in the future, as well as the opportunities that I have in their company. In terms of, I started with a cordial and a connection, that is shaking hands, which is a very good thing that we learned from the ACE class, and I would never forget it, because it's something that creates a connection with that particular person, and then you start with the things. So basically it was very good, and it was very informative and knowledgeable, because I get to know the structure and what kind of opportunities they have, what is their company portfolios, and they were just telling me about the analyst kind of roles, and what kind of work the analysts do. So that is very interesting, and when they heard about my profile, they were really interested on me, on the profile and the background that I share from for my working in IT as an IT engineer in Accenture for almost 4 years, and moving into analyst. I had an interest in analysis, and especially in marketing major. I really wanted to know the marketing in depth. So really that they wanted to hear about my switch, and which was really good for me to say. And I handed over my resume, and seeing my resume, they were quite they were quite obliged, and they wanted me to give an opportunity in working there. They took my resume, and I look forward for a response from them. So that's all a little bit brief I talked about in the first question. So this is what I did in the event, and coming to what I learned from the event is, that's all what I said is how analysis can be used in their company, how what is that they are working in terms of analysis, as a marketing analyst, as a business analyst, what kind of and also how data can be utilized in different ways as a data scientist, and all these roles. So that's all from my first question. And coming to my second question, how does attending the event help with your professional development? So it is really helpful because I should be comfortable in an environment, in a professional development or environment that I have, because it will lead me to a stage where I have to be very much comfortable with all this process. So, sticking to the event that we had recently, on November 14, the Sword Career Fair, in that different professionals came, and I went into the panel for the analyst kind of company that has roles on data scientist, analysis and marketing research, marketing analytics, marketing types of roles. So it was really good because when you interact with a person, you get to know what kind of work they are doing, and in real life, and how you can expertise your profile in terms in those areas and build yourself in that level. So it is really very good professional development, I can say, where I know my where I know my competencies is this much level. Suppose in a grade of 5, what they told my competency is 3, and I need to work on 2 more steps, 4 and 5, to increase my professional development. So it was really informative and knowledgeable, I must say. So this is a answer to my question number 2. And coming to question number 3, who did you meet either before, during or after the event? Did you collect any business cards? My answer to the question is, let me talk about some of the companies that came into the event, sticking to the analytics field, and whom I met. And of course, I collected business cards. They itself give had the initiative to hand over their business cards to me. And let me talk about some of the companies. First is Simplam, where I met with Vikram Sheth. He's a director of IT, and so it is a very good firm where it provides mobile, web, and IT solutions, working in the analysis part. And I had an interaction with Vikram regarding my professional growth and my switch into analyst. So it was a little bit of an interview sort of. He asked me about different tools and my past, because he's itself a IT engineer, and he wanted to he is a director of IT. So he asked me about the IT past experience on IT in Accenture that I had. Moving forward to another company, which is Sagaza, and I met with Melissa Galvin. She is associate recruiter, where I handed over the resume to her, and she was really interested in my profile, working in Accenture, and moving on to analytics, why I switched, and what is it that I'm looking forward in career. So it was a very nice interaction. We talked about, I really wanted to know the analysis part in their company. So Melissa was really friendly and professional. I liked the way she started with my roles and what I did, and she was really interested in knowing my profile, and I handed over the resume to her. So after Sagaza, let me discuss further on Olinik company. So I met with Amy Jackson as a recruiter, and she was I just told about my profile again, and asked about if there is any what kind of opportunities are available for as an analyst in the company, and what is their expectation from an analyst. So it was a very good interaction too. Then moving forward into another company, those are, I went into the panel with the, and I stuck with my analysis role, because I know that what I want to be in the future. So once you be specific on what you want to be, things are clear, and you can just stick to your aspirations. Another company that I visited is Praviti. So in Prativiti, the company is Prativiti, and in Prativiti I met with Samantha, where she just told me about the same as a what kind of roles as a business analyst are there in this company, and what is that they work on as an analyst. And it was really a very good communication with us, and a very good connection that we have built in. All this things helps in the networking, and the connection is very important for the jobs and the internships. So I'm really thankful to Stuart School for doing such a career fair, and I would really appreciate if they keep on doing such fair quite in 3 to 4 months. It's very important for students to know where they stand, and what is it that they want to build extra in their profile, so as to be one of the selected and the rarest employee when they stand forward in the panel for an interview. So coming on to the second part of the third question is, did you collect any business cards? I collected a lot of business cards, as I said that they handed over me the business cards, and they gave me their business card when I visited their panels. So I visited and I visited one more non-profit, the Council of International Company, and there I spoke with them regarding what kind of, they didn't have an analyst, but there was a scope of marketing. So I was interested in what kind of work they do. So I had, as you can see, that I have a lot of business cards available with me. So I have kept them in a particular drawer, where because networking is really important. Business card is something which creates your connection, and whenever you need, see, I have business card and I can reach out to this person, and this person is the one who can specifically tell me where I related to any questions that you need to be answered, or you have a doubt on. So I think business cards is really helpful, and we should all have, if you're in the professional field, in a business meetings, or in terms of where there is woman in business, because woman empowerment is really important, and I really want to be a successful businesswoman, striving towards it. Thank you so much. For these type of events are really helpful for the students, and that's all. Thanks for watching this video.